Hello, orchestra families and students. I'm making another video to show you a little bit more about Orchestra at Maine East. So far, we've had a video that kind of lets you know what we do with concerts and what orchestra is like. And we had a video about how we're doing things now with recording during our time that we're more separated. But I also want to talk a little bit about all of the kind of extra things that we do in a normal year, because we're looking forward to bringing back lots of these really cool things that we do together. So I put together this slideshow to just show you a little bit about some of the activities we do in a normal year and give you an idea of something that you might want to try. So here are some of the things that we do together. We have so many great friendships from working together. Many students have been in orchestra together for multiple years, and we have many friends. And, when you are working in an orchestra, you have one person you can always count on, and that is your stand partner. And so we do some really fun things with stand partner twin day. You can see here, we have beautiful, wonderful people in orchestra, and they look great when they are dressed as twins and having a good time. So we did this a little bit ago, and we had some fun, and I can't wait to do it again. I totally miss Stand Partner Twin Day. Here's another picture of our twins together. Also, Demon Strings does this, and every orchestra student can audition to be in Demon Strings. So you can be a freshman and you can be in Demon Strings. We have some freshmen right now who are in Demon Strings. We normally have this thing called jazz dinner, where we get together and we play jazz music, and it's jazz band, and Demon Strings and Audacity and Blue, the a cappella group, and we play jazz music and eat dinner, and people dance and have fun. And so it's kind of a really fun event that we do for the community here at Maine East. Took place in the cafeteria, and it's a little bit different music than we normally play. So it was a really fun event for everyone. We also go on a winter community tour. Here you can see the Demon Strings. They're on a bus. This is where we go around and we play for different retirement homes. We have a full day of performing that we do, and sometimes we play holiday music, sometimes we just play beautiful pieces that people love. We also have the tradition, let me move my picture out of the way, of really creating some cool moments for seniors. We take some really great pictures at the end of the year. You can see our seniors have their senior flowers, and this is a picture from their last concert at Maine East that they will have as Maine East students. And we find a good way to pose and make a memory for everyone's scrapbook at the end. Because these guys have been in orchestra since, they were like in fifth grade. So it's kind of a special moment for all of us to share. Here's a picture of us on stage in our last concert, a nice panoramic picture. This is what it looks like when you are backstage and the curtain is down and you're getting ready for the curtain to go up and reveal you for your start of your performance. And so that's kind of a special time because we're just waiting back there to get ready for our turn. And there's a lot of excitement and adrenaline. And you can see the happy smiles on everyone's face. They're just waiting to be ready to do it. We're just listening to what's happening out on the other side of the curtain and getting ready for our turns. This is one of my favorite pictures that we normally take because it just kind of captures that behind the scenes moment. We go on field trips sometimes. This is a field trip we went on to see West Side Story at Lyric Opera, and it was sponsored by Tri-M, but any student could go. And so we had some really a nice group of kids who went downtown. We took the train, and we went to see the Lyric Opera perform West Side Story, which was really fun. At the end of the year, we enjoy doing kind of like cleaning up stuff, which is kind of silly, but it's also kind of fun. We do kind of instrument makeovers where we clean out the inside of our instruments with rice, dry rice. Don't try it at home. I'll help you when you're in orchestra. And we clean out the outside of our instruments with a cleaner to make them really good and kind of get them set for the next year. We also host some wonderful events. Have you ever seen these people? They're really good looking. And they are our guests that we have. We often invite younger students to come from Gemini and do workshops with us. And we couldn't do it this year, but I definitely want to do it next year because I love having people over and doing all kinds of fun stuff. So this is from last year, I believe, where we had everyone together. Here's another picture of us hosting events. We also host events for the younger elementary kids. You can see them doing the rhythm maze here. So orchestra students at Maine East kind of do outreach and help younger students do well too. And that is a really great fun leadership activity. And it's good like for community service hours. If you want to be a National Honor Society, we have these events where you can help out and get some credit for leadership and service to our community and school. Here's an example of the Demon Strings. They play for an event called Haunted Hallways, hosted by National Honor Society here at Maine East, where they invite little kids to come in and go trick-or-treating. And you can see in these pictures, oh my gosh, we have so much fun because I don't conduct. We let the little kids conduct, and the Demon Strings can just play the music anyways. You can see we have like a Ghostbuster conducting Ghostbusters. Is that not cool? That's so cool. And kids, seeing the bass and the cello for the first time and having a fun, like up close musical experience. So if you are interested in doing fun things like this, it's great to see little kids get excited. We'll do that again. We regularly perform in the rotunda. Check it out. Our school has this beautiful rotunda. You saw it in the senior picture, and the sound goes all the way up the tower and fills the whole school going out like that. It's just everywhere, and it sounds really cool. And so every year we try to do some things in the rotunda. Sometimes we play holiday music. Sometimes we play chamber music. There is no end to what we can play. We can play all kinds of music there. And so we look for a good time when we aren't going to disturb people because we're loud. And we often play music in the rotunda. So here's another picture of Demon Strings. And you can't see, but in the back, there's like the bass and the cello and stuff back there getting ready. We also are super lucky because we have we regularly have guests come in. Right here, these are pictures from when an Elmhurst University group came to play. They're the group in the middle here. These are students who came to perform and talk about college. So we have a kind of a college connection. We normally have some college interaction. And we have the college professors playing a concert for us, playing a bit for us in our class. So we didn't have to go anywhere. They just came to our class and played for us. And then above my picture here, we have the university orchestra conductor. And he came and rehearsed with us a few times before our concert, which was really cool to be able to work with a university orchestra conductor who gave us some feedback on our playing and helped us get ready for our concert. So that was really neat. Here is another, I have to move my picture so I'm not blocking String Man. Another picture. Some of you might remember when you were young having the Demon Strings come to your school. The Demon Strings can't get to every school every year because there's just too many schools. But when we can go to a school, it is awesome. And I'm really missing this year because we normally would be doing this kind of work right now. But we play for an entire elementary school. So you can see the Demon Strings standing and performing. And we do some pretty cool stuff. We play songs that kids really like and can recognize. And then we also bring String Man. Do you see this guy right here in this bass costume? That is a life-size bass costume. And String Man often flies through the audience while we play the music, The Adventure of String Man. So we have a lot of fun with that. Some students choose to do music competitions and festivals. It's not something that everybody has to do, but you can see here James, our bass player, and Kylan last year performed at the state music conference. So James was selected to play in the honors orchestra. He auditioned a few times to get into this huge orchestra that you see in the middle that played in a convention center and represented our school as one of the best bass players in the state. And Kylan did a program for music education where she got experience studying music education and talking to other students who are interested in going into music education to kind of prepare her for her future career. So these are some of the things that we do in a normal year that aren't our normal concert things, but they're really fun. And I wanted you to have the opportunity to kind of see what that is, because you might want to do these things, or you might want to create another tradition that we can start, that maybe is fitting for your class. So thanks for watching my video. And I hope that you will join us and make your own orchestra memories. Thank you. Here are some of the things that my students said were their favorite memories from orchestra. Hope you enjoy.
My favorite memory from orchestra was probably last year when we were preparing for all of our concerts. And I think one of the greatest things about orchestra is how close you get to people and you make all these new friends, and it seems like the whole orchestra is just like a huge group of friends. And we're all able to create amazing music together when we build that connection.
Hi guys, my name is Lauren and I'm a junior, and I think you guys should do orchestra because it's such a fun class. You get to play so many different types of music and you get experiences that other classes won't give you. One of my favorite memories from orchestra is being able to play for Risho Pit, and basically it's just an extra activity you can do, but it's really fun, especially when we perform and being able to play for the people who sing. Yeah.
My favorite memory of orchestra would be when the 8th graders would come in for like an after school orientation, and some of the fellow orchestra students would volunteer, and we would go and help out. We'd play with them, we'd like play games with them and do stuff like that. That was a lot of fun, and I've had a blast with that. That's always been one of my favorite memories, and I've always volunteered.
One of my favorite orchestra memories was going on field trips and also meeting a lot of new people.